Welcome to the reading of Turning 25 on my 52nd birthday. This is a story of my life right after my divorce as I grew into a new woman. Please comment any questions on the video below. I'll get back to them as soon as I can. And thank you so much. Please like and subscribe also. Thanks. Hello, time for chapter 32. I gotta have a sip of wine while we do this. Veronica went in for her breast surgery. I can't believe I'm admitting this live. Her daughter took her there and stayed with her. The surgery went really well. She was home and on drugs. Rick texted her to see how she was doing. She was on drugs and was texting, and honestly, who knew what she said? She recovered fairly quickly as far as how she felt. She didn't realize that the chest muscles would be affected so much. She knew that they would be cut, but they really took a bit to feel better. The hardest part was driving, turning her head to check her blind spot. It also kind of made her laugh. What the heck was she doing? She was finally doing what she wanted to do, whether it was a good idea or not. The healing was not that bad, other than the muscle issue. She was back at work the following Monday. She was not supposed to lift anything heavy for a few weeks, but she would be making a trip to North Dakota soon. The trip was hard because she really was not entirely healed, and she was pretty sore still and tired. This was a trip where she was a student for once. When she got there, she had a nice dinner. The 3 days were overall non-eventful. She did book her appointment with her boudoir photographer. This was something she really wanted to do and was very excited about getting the session booked. There were a few people there from work, and the days were pretty relaxed. Veronica was there for more of an overview. At night, there was drinks and dinner. It was overall fun, but again, she was with people that she did not normally have any kind of personal relationship with. She was looking forward to having her pictures done. The photo shoot was scheduled for a month away. She was focusing on buying lingerie and seeing what she really wanted. She needed to find a tutu and toe shoes. She really wanted to do that in her shoot. She texted Rick and told him that she had it scheduled, and that he said he wanted to see the pictures of her and what she bought. He wanted to make sure he got to see them. The trip went overall well, but now it was time to come home. She was so tired, she needed more rest. Veronica arrived home on Friday, and her niece's bachelorette party and shower were on the following Saturday. Veronica was pretty tired, but she was looking forward to the party and the party and the dancing afterward. Her and her daughter drove to Veronica's sister's house for the shower. It was really nice, perfect June weather in Colorado. The crowd was not over large. There was about 20 people or so. They played a few games, had a couple drinks, and ate. The party lasted a few hours. Then Veronica and her daughter went home to change for the bachelorette party. They had so much fun. They had so much fun getting dressed up and putting makeup on. They took some pictures and went back to Veronica's sister's to grab a cab and go. There were only 6 of them. They were going to grab dinner downtown, then head over to the club. They stopped at an Italian place and had a nice meal. Then they walked downtown toward the club. They all wanted to stop at a bar along the way. They ended up stopping at one place, and 20 minutes had passed before anyone even acknowledged they were there. And then the drinks were taking too long, so they all left. The club they were going to was about 5 miles away. They couldn't walk. They were all in heels, and besides, that 5 miles is a long way. Clubs downtown don't even open till 10 or 11, and no one starts dancing until midnight. That's kind of funny. They got to the club right around 10 and went to the bar, grabbed some drinks. They had a couple drinks before they got on the dance floor. Veronica found it was odd as to why people waited so long to start dancing. Why not dance right away? So they all got on the floor and started dancing. Veronica had almost a full drink, and she ended up dropping the drink on the dance floor. One of the ladies went and got her another one, and that was pretty much the last thing she remembered. She had spotty memory here and there, but nothing of significance. It was almost scary. She did not drink that much. Her surgery was only 4 weeks prior, so it could have been part of it, but she really believed that she was drugged. The following day, her daughter told her that she was on the dance floor and letting guys touch her all over. She was dancing with 2 guys, one in front and one behind. And her daughter said that she was preaching to girls about her book and about promoting self-awareness to women. She was having quite a night, but not even realizing it. It was the first time Veronica actually felt embarrassed. She wondered what else happened. There was a period of time where she was alone, not with any of the girls. it was a little disconcerting. There was not much going on after that. She was going to go to Florida soon. But other than that, she was just needing to relax and heal. Now, the one thing I want to talk to about the breast surgery, and I was always against plastic surgery, and I always have been really kind of against it because it's putting yourself in a position to have surgery when it's not needed. I struggled with it, actually, and I didn't talk too much about the struggle I was having with it, but I had lost so much weight that, okay, so quite frankly, my boobs looked like witches' tits. So it was just all skin. I mean, literally, my muscle tone was so toned. I was so toned, I had no fat on me, which left me with no boobs whatsoever. And I thought, too, well, if I get the surgery, then I'll keep the weight off, you know? And I felt very strongly. I talked to the doctor, and what I told him I really wanted was just to fill the skin. I didn't want some kind of lift where I looked like I had boobs of a 20-year-old. I didn't want that. I wanted to look as natural as possible. I'm 52. At the time I was 52. You know, they're not supposed to be up to my nose. I want them to droop a little bit. I want them to be bouncy. I want them to look real. And so just to fill the skin. And ironically, I was able to wear the same bras that I wore when I was at my heaviest. So, or when I was heavy before I lost weight. So I didn't have to buy any new bras. But it was just to fill the skin. I only did that. I didn't end up doing the body lift at that time. We'll talk about that later. But then on that, oh, golly, on the dance floor, I don't know. I don't remember that night. Now I can look at it and think it might have been, it takes a while for the anesthesia to get through. And I'm wondering if it wasn't a combination of the Red Bulls and vodka and anesthesia, but I really don't remember it. And, you know, looking back now, I do remember dancing with a guy, but it was pretty bad. Especially with your daughter there. I was so embarrassed, you know, guys filling me up and everything, but oh well, you know, stuff happens. So that was that, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about the breast surgery. So onward and upward. Cheers.